Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Tonight I wanted to talk about, and I say tonight because we waited to the end of the evening just because it was 90 today. Now it's actually down to about 80. But thanks for joining us. Just wanted to show you how easy it is to put a queenless hive with a queen right hive. Now we're going to combine these two, and I definitely have to cut this black locust tree down. Black locust is just so nasty. I mean, these thorns, they reach out and get you, but sorry, I digress. This hive is queenless. All we're going to do is we're just going to take some newspaper. I actually don't have newspaper tonight. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use the only paper I happen to have on me, and that's tissue paper. How that paper works, how that paper works is the queen has a pheromone. And what's going to happen is this is going to separate the two hives. Okay? This is going to separate the two hives. And I just have to get this hive out really quick. This is a loaded hive, and we're combining these two hives tonight. And all the bees are home. That's the one bad part about doing beekeeping in the middle of the day or in the morning. The foragers have gone back. I mean, everybody's home. So that's kind of a good thing though, because if we moved this before they came home, the foragers would be clouding around right here. So what we're going to do is just simply lift this up and put it right here. I already have some guard bees. I'm going to smoke this really heavily. And we're going to lift up. Oh, that's heavy. Okay. And what? Oh, it's the front, doggone it. We have to get this off. Try to get them to calm down a little bit. Like I said, everybody's home. So they're going to need a top entrance. And they don't have one. So what I'll do is I'll put on a vent box with an entrance. And now they can come and go. I'm just going to try to push these bees out of the way. Oh, you know what? Doggone it. There we go. Now the top box has an entrance. In a couple days, maybe even sooner, they're going to eat through that paper. The pheromone from the bottom box is going to come up. I broke my entrance, dang it. I'm just going to put these on top. The bees will figure it out. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Bee got into my boot. Doggone, is there any more in there? There were a lot of bees. Okay, I think we're about done here. I'm stung. I'm out of here. In the foot. Those bees will make their way down into the entrance, and that's how you combine a hive. A lot of bees right there. I gotta go move the sprinkler before I get out of here. I'm gonna leave that hive the way it is because that hive is actually making swarm cells. They're scheduled to split here in about a week. We're going to take our queen cells and we're going to take our castle. That's our castle because we just got done taking our queens and introducing them to hives that were queenless. So we're going to take these queen cells and we're going to put them in the queen castle. And we call it that. It's not just a castle, it's a queen castle because we use it all summer long to produce queens and continue to produce queens. And if we don't use the queens, if we don't sell them, then we'll just hold on to them. You know, you can have 1, 2, as many castles as you want. I mean, it's terrific to have those little 3-frame compartments so you can always have queens to requeen your queenless hives. So last thing we have to do tonight is we have to come in here when it's dark and close that disc. That disc entrance, it's terrific for trapping swarms. You just turn it, you take it to wherever you want. You put it in your truck, drive it, or in this case we only have to carry it about maybe 50 feet to our next destination. And what we'll do is tomorrow we'll take that trap and we'll move them out into a NUC, a 5-frame box, so they can build up depending on how big they are. But you know, giving them 4 or 5 frames is probably going to keep them busy for a couple weeks. And if you feed them, they're going to move faster. But we're going to put this trap back up after a couple days. We don't put it up right away, or some of the foragers will actually congregate and beard on this and continue to fill these frames too as well. So you want to make sure you leave this alone. Don't put a trap back up, especially if the bees are within 2 miles. Give it a couple days and then come back and put the trap back up so you can catch another swarm. It was 90 today, so I had to wait to come out here to even work the bees. When you see the bees like that, it's a good idea when they're out bearding like that on hot days. It's a good idea to introduce a venting box. This is going to help them cool off. It's going to be a nice draft in there. It out. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Bee got into my boot.